Pulse, that is analyze the frame, analyze the portal frame shown in figure. That is, here this one is the given diagram, this one is the end, this one is another hand. Here the portal frame is like this. This one is here, this one is hinged, this end is hinged, this one is subjected to a point load of 30 kilonewton, that is extended beyond the support. This one is end A, this one is B. Here this B to C, it is subjected to UDL of intensity 25 kilonewton per running meter. Here this length is 2 meter, this one is 4 meter, this one is C, this one is D. Here it is subjected to a point load of 30 kilonewton towards right side. This one is 2 meter, this one is 2 meter. This one is the given diagram. Here A to B, that is 2 meter, and is subjected to a point load of 30 kilonewton at the free end, that is overhang, and B to C is 4 meter, subjected to UDL of 25 kilonewton per meter. C is fixed, and B to D, here D is hinged support. If you don't get confusion, this one is hinge, then you have to calculate the you have to analyze this, and you have to draw the bending moment and shear force diagram. Elastic curve, that one is non-sway. Portal frame, that one is non-sway, that is delta equals 0, since the horizontal member is fixed at C. Then first step is, here first you have to calculate the fixed end moments. Here start from point A. Here AB is subjected to point load of 30 kilonewton, that is overhang. Then overhang AB, convert overhang into resisting moment, that is, here that one is, here this end, this is subjected to 30 kilonewton, and this distance is 2 meter. This one is support A, this one is 2 meter, this one is the resisting moment. Here that is actual moment is 30 into 2, then this one is B, this one is A, then MBA, that is we want the resisting moment, not the actual moment. Actual moment is 30 into 2, that is 60 kilonewton meter in anti-clockwise direction. Here that one is 30 into 2, that one is 60 kilonewton meter. Here that one is in clockwise direction. First convert this overhang into the resisting moment. Then the second next one is MBC, that is MFBC, that is now we are calculating the fixed end moment. We know that the fixed end moment at left end due to UDL is WL square by 12, that one is minus 25 into L is 4 divided by 12, that one is 100 by 3 or 33.33 kilonewton meter. Since this one is anti-clockwise, hence I have put the negative sign. MF CB, that one is plus WL square by 12. At left end it is negative, that is anti-clockwise. At right side it is positive, hence that is 25 into 4 square divided by 12, that one is clockwise, that one is plus 33.33 kilonewton meter. Here this one is the fixed end moment. Then MF, here dB, you may consider this one as a beam like this. The vertical member, you can consider this one as a beam like this. Here this one is the support, this one is hinge, and this is D, and this one is B. Here you may consider this one as a beam with simple support, or both the ends are, one end is on hinge and another one is on roller like this. You can imagine this one as a beam subjected to a point load of 30 kilonewton at the center. Then calculate the fixed end moment by considering D and B as the fixed ends. Then MF dB, if you observe from inside, from this side, if you observe, that is, this one becomes a B, then MF dB equals, that is minus, that is anti-clockwise, then WL by 8, that one is minus 30 into 4 by 8, that one is minus 15 kilonewton meter. Then MF BD, that one equals, again, that is WL by 8, that one is plus 30 into 4 by 8, that one is plus 15 kilonewton meter. Now you have calculated the fixed end moments, that is MF BC, MF CB, MF DB and MF BD. Now we can calculate, that is the second one, that is slope deflection equation, SD equations. Here, if you start from the left end is overhanged portion, no SD equation, for, that is SD equation means slope deflection equation for overhang AB. Then for the MBC, here you have to write MBC, that one is given by, here we know that by the general expression MEB equals MFAB plus 2EI by L, inside the bracket 2 theta A plus theta B, 2 theta A plus theta B minus 3 delta by L, where L is the length of the member considered. Here BC, that is MBC, the fixed end moment, that one is MF BC plus 2EI by L, that one is, here by observing this, here he has not given any moment of inertia and Young's modulus, that is flexural rigidity, is constant throughout. Then by considering, that is 2 theta B, here the near end is B and far end is C, then minus 3 delta by L ABC. Here by substituting the values, delta is 0 and theta C is 0, that is theta C is 0 because here that one is fixed, theta C is 0, that is fixed, and hence here we have to write by substituting the values of MFBC, that one is 33.33 plus 2EI by length of BC is 4 meter, inside the bracket, that is 2 theta B, then this equation becomes, that is minus 33.33 plus 2 into 2 4, that one is 4 get cancels, this one is equation number 1. Then we have to calculate, that is, here you have to calculate, that is by the slope deflection equation. Again we have to write the slope deflection equation from the right side end, that is MCB. Now we have written the slope deflection equation from the left end, that is, now we can write MCB equals MCB, that one is from right end, that is MF CB plus 2EI by L CB L, inside the bracket 2 theta C, here the near end is C, far end is B, then minus 3 delta by L, here delta is 0 and theta C is 0, therefore by substituting the values, that is 33.33 plus 2EI by L, that is 4 meter, then theta B, that one is 0.5 EI theta B plus 33.33. This one is equation number 2. This one is slope deflection equation for BC and CB. Now M DB, that is MDB and MBD. MDB, that is from here, if you observe from inside, that one is MFDB. MFDB plus 2EI by L 2 theta B. Here the near end is theta B, theta D. 2 theta D plus far end is theta B. Here no settlement or sinking or sway. Then this one is here delta is 0. Then you will get, that is minus 15. MFDB is minus 15 plus 2EI by 4. Then inside the bracket, that is 2 theta D plus theta B. Then you will get, after simplification, here minus 15 plus 2 into 2, 4 by 4, that is EI theta D plus 0.5 EI theta B, 0.5 EI theta B. This one is equation number 3. Similarly, MBD, write the slope deflection equation from the other end. That is, I will write directly, that is MFDB, MFBD, that one is 15, 2EI by L, that is L is 4. Then inside the bracket, here the near end is theta B, that is 2 times theta B plus theta D. Then delta is 0. Therefore, here this one equals 15 plus 2 into 2, 4. That is 4 by 4 EI theta B plus 0.5 EI theta D. Here this one is equation number 4. We have got 4 slope deflection equation. Now but the third step is by equilibrium conditions. In equilibrium conditions, here by observing the B, that is at B, 3 members are connected. One is BA, one is BC, and another one is BD. That is at B, that one is at B, summation MB equals 0. That is, summation of MB means one is MBA, that we have calculated, converted the overhang into resisting moment. MBC, we have written the slope deflection equation. Then MBD, again we have written the slope deflection equation for this one. That give us, by adding all those things, that is equation 1 and equation summation of the equation number 2 and 4, we will get, that is MBA plus MBD plus MBC, that equals 0. We will get 2 EI theta B plus 0.5 EI theta D, that one equals EI theta D, that one equals minus 41.67, that is minus 41.67. This one is equation number 1. Then similarly, here by observing this portal frame at D, it is resting on the hinged support. Then at hinged support, that is at D, that is summation of MD equals 0. Here the support, end support is on the hinged support. That means MDB, that one equals 0. Here we will get, by equating MDB equals 0, here EI theta D, 0.5 EI theta B plus EI theta D, that equals 15. This one is equation number 2. Here we have 2 unknowns. One is theta B, one is theta C, one is theta D. There are 3 unknowns. Then we have theta b is unknown, theta d is unknown. There are two unknowns. We have got two equations. Then by solving these two equations, we will get solving equation 1 and 2, equation solving 1 and 2 for unknowns, we will get theta b equals, that is minus 28.09. We have the calculator, please try to solve that. That is MBA theta b equals 28.09 EI, that is negative theta d equals 29.05 by EI. Here, after getting the values of this one, here by substituting in the above slope deflection equation, we will get the final moments. By substituting the values of theta b, theta d, that is final moments are, here we have already calculated MBA, that one is minus, that is plus 60 kilonewton meter, that we have converted the overhanged into the resisting moment, that is MBC. Here by equation MBC, by substituting the values of theta b and theta c, here we will get MBC equals, that is minus 61.49, 61.43 kilonewton meter. Here minus 61.43 means that is anti-clockwise, that means that one is anti-clockwise, that one is anti-clockwise. Here this one is anti-clockwise, this one is anti-clockwise, this one is clockwise. Then MBD equals, that is 1.43 kilonewton meter. By substituting the values of theta b and theta d, here this one is positive, that means that is clockwise. Here summation of these three, that is 60 plus 1.43 minus 61.43, by equilibrium equation summation of MB equals 0, that is satisfied. Then MDB equals, by substituting the values of theta b and theta d, that is MDB equals 0. Then MCB, by substituting the value of theta b and theta c is 0 since it is fixed. MCB equals, that is here by substituting the values, MCB equals 19.28 kilonewton meter. Here these are the values which we have got by substituting. This one is clockwise. Then here by substituting these values in the above figure, here this one is fixed, this one is hinged, this one is subjected to UDL, this one is 30 kilonewton meter, 30 kilonewton, this one is 25 kilonewton meter, Newton per meter, this one is A, this one is B, this one is C, this one is D. This is subjected to a point load of 30 kilonewton like this. Then this one is 2 meter, this one is also 2 meter, this one is also 2 meter, this one is 4 meter. Here now we have got the moments like this. Here by using these moments, here MBA, that one is 60 kilonewton meter, that is 60 kilonewton meter, that one is clockwise. Then MBC, that one is 61.43 kilonewton meter. Write the unit, otherwise it is not valid. Then this one is here MCB, that is 19.28 kilonewton meter, that is clockwise. Then here this one is, this moment is 0 since the support is hinged support, that is MDB equals 0. MBD, that one is clockwise, MDB is clockwise, that one is 1.43 kilonewton meter. Now after getting these values, now we are able to draw the bending moment diagram. That is, here the bending moment values are, here this one is the given diagram. Here the support moments, here at this support there are two values, one is 60 kilonewton, this one is 60 kilonewton meter, this one is 61.43 kilonewton meter. Here this one is the reference line. Here with respect to this reference line, the bending moment ordinates, one is here, this one is hogging, this one is also hogging, hence we have shown above the reference line or above the datum line. Then by joining this here, the bending moments changes from 0 to, that is 30 into 2. This one is a straight line, it is like this. This one is the bending moment ordinate, this one is negative, that is 30 into 2, that one is anti-clockwise or hogging, then the bending moment diagram is negative. Here at this point there is another, that is 61.43, and at this end, that is 19.28. Here there are two ordinates, join these two ordinates, this one is also hogging. Here this support moment is negative moment. Then here the bending moment is 0 at this point. Here there is, if you observe from inside like this, here this one, if you observe like this, this one is the hogging bending moment. Then here this one is, if you mark this one is 0, then this bending moment is hogging bending moment, this one is 1.43 kilonewton meter, this one is hogging bending moment. Then here now we have drawn the support moments, then the simply supported beam bending moments. Here we have already drawn, this one is the simply supported beam bending moment diagram. Here we will overlap this bending moment diagram on this, that is, here this one is simply supported beam bending moment diagram is a curve, since it is subjected to UDL. This one is the maximum ordinate at the center, that one is WL square divided by 8, W is 25 into L is 4 square divided by 8, that one is 50 kilonewton meter, that one is the maximum bending moment ordinate. Here this bending moment ordinate just now we have drawn, that is 19.28 kilonewton meter, that is support moment. Then here this is 50 kilonewton meter, this one is 19.28, this one is negative, this one is positive, then this one is negative. Here we can show this by hatched portion like this. This is the net bending moment diagram. By overlapping the two moments, here we will get the shaded portion as the bending moment diagram. Here this one is subjected to, if you see from this side, this one is subjected to a point load at the center. The bending moment diagram, simply supported beam bending moment diagram, is a triangle like this. Here the bending moment ordinate is WL by 4 at the support, that is 0 at this end, and at this end, that is 0. Then this one is WL by 4, that one is 30 into 4 by 4, that one is 30 kilonewton meter. This is the sagging bending moment, this one is positive, this one is negative. Now we can show this by shaded portion like this. This is the shaded portion. Here this one is the bending moment diagram for this one. Here now we can draw the elastic curve for this one, that is elastic curve. Here this one is the elastic curve for this one. Here this one is the overhanged portion, this one is fixed end, this one is hinged end, this one is, it is like this. Here the bending moment is hogging, here the bending moment is hogging at this support. Here it will, here you know that this one is the beam which is subjected to the moment, this one is due to the hogging bending moment. The curvature is like this. For sagging, that is hogging. This one is for sagging. Here this is hogging, this is sagging. You know that sagging moment causes the curvature. The concave surface is upward. Here there is in central portion, that is sagging. Hence the curvature is here. It is like this. Here the curvature is like this. Here at the central portion the moment is hogging, and at the support then again the moment is hogging. Here there are 2 points of contraflexure. This one is 1 point of contraflexure. This one is another point of contraflexure in portion B to C. Here this one is the elastic curve. Then similarly for this one, here this one is hogging at this point, sagging at this point. Here the bending moment, the curvature is like this. Here this one is, it is like this. This one is here because of the hogging bending moment. Because of the hogging bending moment, if you observe from this, this one is hogging, this one is sagging. Here the curvature is like this. This one is the elastic curve for the beam. That is, here this is A, this is B, this is C, this one is D. Then here if you want to draw the shear force diagram for this one, here if you want to draw the shear force diagram for this diagram, this problem, here we have to write the shear force diagram. That is, it is like this. Here the shear force diagram, that one is given by, here for beams separately we can consider for horizontal member and vertical member. Here the shear force diagram, this one is the shear force diagram for this one. Here this one is 30 kilonewton. This one is the support reaction at B. This one is the support reaction at C. This one is subjected to moment, that is 19.28 kilonewton meter. This one is 30 kilonewton. Then this is 2 meter. This one is subjected to UDL of 25 kilonewton per running meter. Then this one is VB. This one is VC. Now here by taking the moments of all the forces about B, that is summation of MB equals 0, that give us here the moment due to VC, that is minus VC into distance is 4 meter, that is anti-clockwise. Then this moment is clockwise, then that is 19.28 plus this moment is also clockwise, 25 into 4, that load is acting at the distance of 2 meter from B or C. Now we are taking the moments of all the forces about B. Then 30 into 2, that one is, that is 30 into 2, that one is anti-clockwise. Then we will get the reaction, that is VB equals 90 point, this one VC equals 39.47 kilonewton. This one is VC. Then here VB equals VC plus VB, that is VC plus VB equals summation of V equals 0, that gives us VC plus VB, that one equals 30 plus 25 into 4, that is 130 minus 39, that one is 130 minus 39, that one is VC equals VB equals, that one is 90.53 kilonewton. This one is upward, this one is 90.53 kilonewton, that is upward. Then here, then here the shear force diagram for this one. Here for this position the shear force diagram is, here this is 30, that is as per the sign convention, left downward is positive, left downward is negative. This one is 30, it remains same, that is 30, that is 30 kilonewtons. Because of this point load at the free end, at the overhang portion, this one is 30 kilonewton. At B, here the because of this support reaction, this one is minus 30 plus, that is 90.53, that one is 60.53 kilonewton. That one is positive. Then here, because of this load, here UDL, that is minus 100, the shear force changes from positive to negative. That one is, here the shear force changes like this. This one is 60.53 minus 25 into 4, that is 100. That one is minus 39.47 kilonewton. Here the shear force variation is like this. This is because of this support reaction. Here it increases. Again, because of the UDL, it changes gradually from this point to this point. Here the ordinate is 39.47. Here there is a support reaction. This one is the shear force diagram for this one. This one is negative, this one is positive, this one is negative. Again, for the vertical member, here this one is 30 kilonewton. This one is 2 meter. This one is 2 meter. Here the reaction is Pb. Just now we have calculated. This one is HB. This one is HD. Here the moment is 0 at this end. Here the moment is, that is 1.47. 1.47, that is in anti-clockwise 1.43. 1.43 in anti-clockwise direction. Then here support reactions, HB equals, if you calculate HB equals, that is summation of MB equals 0, you will get HB equals HB into 4. HB into 4, that one is anti-clockwise, this one is clockwise moment, 1.43 plus 30 into 2, that one is, here HB equals, you will get 15.35 kilonewton. Then HD equals, HB plus HD equals 30. Then that is HB plus the forces to the left side must be equal to forces to the right side. Then HB equals, that is HD equals 14.65 kilonewton. Then the shear force diagram for this one is, here I will draw the shear force diagram. This one is the reference line. This one is the reference line, or this one is the datum line. Here the shear force left upward is positive, that is 14 point. This one is, if you see from inside, this one is 14.65, that one is upward. Then here at this point, that is because of this point load, this one is, here this is the this one is 14.65 kilonewton. This is positive, and because of this here in between there are no loads. Because of this 30 kilonewton point load, the bending moment decreases. Again there is a reaction at this end, that is HB. Then this one is 15.35 kilonewton. This one is the shear force diagram for this one. This one is negative shear force. Here this is D, this one is B. Here this is regarding the shear force. You can draw shear force diagram separately for the both the two.